But now we are live. Mayhem versus PGRG. This is first to 11, 10 rounds for the half. For overtimes, it is best of 4. 6 rounds in total, 3-round halves. We play until we have a winner. With it being a best of 3, we're going to play 3 maps in a row. Ministry, Market, and Station if need be. But at least those 2 for sure. Starting off, we're going to be following, of course, Mr. Bled. Coming in as a sub, of course, for Mayhem. Of course, for playing for Mayhem is my son, Cardiff, Mythic, Cat, and of course, Bled. To the side, the same roster we see before, but now the impact is about to be felt. Big time Mythic in the first kill of the game. One to Zad a long way across. But we see Bled going for the Balk rotate here. Up from lower A. But we see on A side, Nero holding, waiting for that Balk push. Janko on the other side, though, taking out Mythic from way outside in B. And C being capped basically for free. We'll give him a free rotate. But Cardiff will take down, ultimately, Dictator. Trying to push Balkstairs, but Django trades just as quickly. But the C cap brings him back. But brings him back post-cap. That's the effective part. Now, player from long A there did sneak on and managed to get partially blocking A. Mythic as well doubling up. They are really focused on this while Cat is taking out and clears out Bravo. Meaning they're going to get the cap started and continued. Well, cap restarted for security. While that's happening, Wooly on the outside has actually pushed through and killed Cat. We see a flash coming outside. Here comes the 1v1. Bled facing the full flashbang. Big spray down, but ultimately shooting a little too high there. Bled managing to stay alive by just using a little bit of cover. Going a long way, but Nero will take down Mai on A. Here comes the push outside. He gets another kill, but oh, the trained Nero triple kill. Saves it for his team. Last one alive, clutches it, and takes the lead all the way to PGRG 1-0. Wow. We didn't quite see it, but we definitely felt it. That was an absolute slaughtering on balcony. Again, the power spot for a reason. And looks like we had the game sound off. Oops. That should be on now. Now let's see. PGRG, they indeed scored a point. A little scuffed here, but that is just how insurgency is as part of the culture. For better or worse. Mainly worse. But that's just how it is. But now, we should be able to get the full sound, full impact. Should be ready to go. Alright, Dictator, let's see what you can do. Throwing a smoke? He likes this little smoke on the side here. I'm guessing it's like a partial one-way. I haven't seen it before. I'm not sure what that's doing, but sure does something. Zada will win the battle against Cardiff. Long way off there in lower A. Still have upstairs, though. Still fighting against B. My son will win against Nero. But Cat takes down Django outside, but Wooly is still there to recover. It's going to take a little bit of time to rotate there when tons, so Cat be able to sort of basically block the cap on B. But lower A is still being watched. Be careful, though. Outside, we see that battle happening. Wooly, he's in a good spot here to flash this player. But my son will take out Dictator in the meantime. Eats the flash a little bit. Will he stay alive long enough? But no! Actually, my son will save his teammate there. Mythic, full flash, but will stay alive. But Zada, double kill. Takes out Bled and Cat, but unfortunately, Mythic will trade just as quickly. And the score has now been tied 1-1. Both teams now getting a point on the board. There we go. So, both players dropping 3Ks themselves respectively. Really, again, as balcony is the essential spot here. If you have control of balcony, you have control of Bravo, you have control of the game. You have A, B, you win. Now, you don't need to have total A control to win, but you need to at least have the objective locked down in a way to your side. Even if you're just capping it or you're blocking it, something that can test the team from holding it, from achieving victory, you've got it at that point. It's a little silly, but that is just how it crumbles, and that's how it goes in this world. Now, following Cardiff spawn here, we've seen a lot of insurgents from the start here on B. Let's see how they're doing in lower A on security side. Double pre-nade set. Insurgents playing it very passive this round. Dictator as well going for the interesting T1 spot. Looks like one grenade did go off. Wooly will get the nade kill onto Cad. Mythic on the outside. Looking to pick up somebody. Wooly's not playing this tonight. He's actually playing on Tons now. They doubled Tons, which is an interesting call. Not bad, but it's a bit of a dynamic one. You do lose the outside a little bit, but Wooly's actually playing it delayed. Late outside, expecting the player at window, but not expecting his own side to be the spot where they're at. Mythic is focused so heavily on B, you won't see it coming before it's too late. He's so focused, expecting it on their side. There he goes, Zada in the kill, and a Cardiff as Bled looking for the player outside. That is Wooly, way outside. Meanwhile, Bled will get the drop kill there onto Dictator as Nero takes down my son, clearing out Alpha. But now onto Balk, who's winning the battle. It's going to be Nero for his second kill of the round. Mythic now, the pressure is on him. Can he get the kill outside? No, shoots wildly around, but unfortunately for him, Wooly is locked in, dialed in, and wins that round. 2-0, now the lead going back to PGRG, continuing in this grand final. But now, what is the future? Where are these teams going? And what will happen? Simply put, I do think we're going to see Insurgents do something a little bit unique. They be passive. Playing passive on A is a bit of a mixed bag, right? There's good things to it. There's a reason for it here and there. Double, like upper and lower, you're giving away bulk. It's kind of a tough gamble, man. A little delayed and then going is understandable. Completely delayed and then trying to push the lane is nearly impossible. The Nero nade not going to get the kill. The fire, though, Cat will somehow dodge the bullets. I'm not sure how he managed to do that, but that is impressive. They take control of A, they take control of Balk, meaning they have lost a lot of control of B. They're going to opt to actually play passive. Yeah, there you go. My son will take down Dictator from the there. And Cardiff headshot onto Django. They cannot push that B side, as you can see. But looks like Zado will take the kill. And Cardiff in the meantime trading, but still a long way to go. They clear out part of Alpha, but they still got to worry about B and C as they're now both double capping it. Mythic capping up B from the outside. Myson holding those Balk stairs, looking to rotate if need be, but now Bled looking to hold off the push here. Gets the kill into Wooly, but still one remaining. Zata still in the round. Zata, what can he do? Bled gonna hold the line here. Can he win the fight? No! Zata will get the kill instead. Now onto Myson, who will kill him instead and tie it up once again. 2-2 at the end of the round here. It looks like it's going to be a slug through the rest of map 1. Almost a nice amount of shots fired there from security forces, but you know what? Despite that, a great job nonetheless. Really, really good tactics that are coming out from security forces. Insurgents doing what they tried to do, but when you lose that B control, even if you're trying to peek out a little bit, they had such a good iron grip of Bravo that because they're such a B-sided focused approach here, it's making it pretty tough for them to break through. So is it doable? For sure. It's possible. Is it easy? Definitely not. Can they do it? Well, I think they can do it. But it's going to be a little different. A little bit of a different mindset, perhaps. Dictator going forward now and stack up. Good trade back and forth. Good pre-nade set. Here comes Nero running in mid-A. Not a care in the world going for the flash as well. Here comes the flash. Here comes the push. Oh, manages to avoid it. No way, and he still gets the kill as Wooly will take down Cat on the outside. Now pushing through. Actually got the kill in tons, going for the push-up around. Cardiff, though, will win in upper A as Zata takes down Cardiff. Bled will take down Nero. Trying to go for Balk. The balconing call of defeat, but it won't be for him. Bled gets the kill. Django taking down Mythic as well. B control nearly lost for security, but Bled managing to stop A at the last second now. There you go, Django now contested by Bled. We're going to rotate down and around. C is in favor of Insurgents, but he's opt to go safe and go for security-sided, going in up through A. Here's the thing, A is primed right now to cap. They didn't fully cap it because at this point Bled knew he had it locked down. He didn't have to worry about it. But the problem is Wooly just capped A, which means now a 5v1. Bled now facing very tough odds. He has to clear Bravo. He has to go for the 1v1. There's no more waiting, no more passiveness. He's got to go. This is the thing with 2v1s that makes it very, very difficult. He doesn't see this player on the outside. He's now got to worry about lower A. That's Wooly over there. He's rotated back around to try and fight the 1v1 to help his teammate out. So it's now a 2v1. Here comes the push-up. Bled trying to clear things out. Right into Wooly. Staying alive for now, but the problem is on the other side, Django will get that kill behind him, and the teamwork gets the dream work done. The round goes in favor of PGRG. The lead back on their side. 3-2. That's how it should be done, and that's how they do it. Again, that is just effective teamwork, team crossplay. That is what you call synergy of the highest order. Well done. Oh, heavy barrel. It's like the foregrip, guys. You don't need heavy barrel. But you know what? Some people do. To be fair, I always ran heavy barrel because I'm also a noob. But I'm sure the pros in here, the professional competitive insurgency players, of course. Okay, really though. I mean, the good players. Okay, the good players. That's a meme. But anyways, let's follow Dictator here. Lower A, going for the nade. Bit of a biff on the side, but you know it might work. They trade. That is amazing, but not intentional. Django Mythic just going for a bit of a flight there as Django sends him off to outer space. Cat, though. Cat, what I'm seeing, uncontested. Nero going for the clear on Alpha. He's going against a player who is prone to watching the side there. We'll see it, but the Flash will not get the damage done, but will give away his position. He's going to have to rotate short, but Cat will get the kill on Zada in the meantime. Wooly, though, wins the battle on C, taking out Cat. Nicely traded, though, meaning they will not get a free cap this time. They've got to get the work done. Just the Bison, clutch up. You got to clutch up on A. Where is he going to go? He opts to get off the objective. This is a little risky. They know that he kind of baited it. The question is, he can say too that he's not on that spot, which means Boxer's going to watch him. Django already in position to counter it. Long A also being countered. There you go. My son wins against Zada. Can he win the second against the player on the short side? It's not going to happen. Dictator ripping down below. Nero will end up getting that kill on the My Son. Good attempt. Good try there from My Son to clutch up, but unfortunately for him, he's facing 3v1 at that point. Nearly impossible to push long A. You're trying to push long A from Valk, even from the inside of mid A, without any kind of like artillery, especially with an MP5, nearly impossible. Doable if you're lucky, yes, but not guaranteed. So it ends up being a 4-2, 2-round lead now for PGRG. A good try. But yeah, it's a tough one. And yes, I do believe Mythic is rocking the, he likes the C79. You know, to each his own. It's a good optic. I mean, I've gotten kills with it. I've used it with the MP5 especially. The MP5K with this thing on like Sinjar is actually cracked. I'm telling you, it's one of the most unique experiences. Super fun. Highly recommend it for any professional insurgency player to give it a shot sometime. But in seriousness, let's get back to the actual action here. Dictator just machine guns down. Two kills for him. He is truly the dictator of life. And now perhaps the dictator of death. The Django takes on Cardiff. In the meantime, Mythic rotating on the outside here, going for the B take. Does the 180 and gets the kill on a Wooly. The optic, see, it's useful, even if it was only at close range, relative to the optic. Now fire coming down. Nero will take down My Son in Alpha. It's down to Mythic. He's expecting Django. He hears it coming and gets him gunning. He's down. Dictator will get the zip, the 3K, and secures another round on the board for PGRG. That's what they do. 5-2. Now you know, dude. 5-2. Wow. All right, that was pretty bad. But you know what? It's still not as bad as the performance we've seen there from Security. They are doing their best, man. They're really trying their hardest. But right now, we're seeing Insurgents just blow Security out of the water on strategy. There are certain little things that they're kind of slipping on a little bit here and there. But really, it's Security not being super secure in their positionings, right? It's a little bit of the gun battles, sure. But I think this next round, I'm curious to see how they're going to play this. Doubling up A, not a bad call. Another one, okay, a little delay. Oh, that's a bit of a biff. Oh, Nero gets an 8 kill on My Son after the team damage got him pretty weak, so that's going to be rough. He's holding long A, a little risky for A, but yeah, choose your own. Zada, though, down below is looking to go for the shot across towards Tons. He will not get it. He'll go for the rotate, probably to C to go for the hold on the objective there. It looks like Cat is indeed, actually no, Cat, excuse me. Mythic, they're both outside holding Bravo. Oh, well, Blitz Flash holding in the face. He can't see Jack. No, Nero just shooting his teammate. Nice. You can see outside they're shooting all the way towards that Valk side. C about to get capped up by Security. Cardiff holding the side. You're holding his own side of AC. Gets it primed all the way, but not fully capped yet because they don't need to worry about it as they got Bravo already capped up fully. Dictator, though, will take down My Son. Gets the spawn kill. But that's all he needs for now as Bled will manage to escape. Cardiff rotating. He's going to go for the C cap a little early, but you know what? There's probably a reason for it. Might be a bad reason, though, because A is now primed pretty high. Zada takes down Cat, and they cap Alpha 5v5. Security does have the advantage, but unfortunately for them, Insurgents are farther into the map, meaning they have better map control, which means they can refrag pretty quickly. It's up to Security to now escape spawn, position themselves, and try and go for the kills. The question is, can they survive? Insurgents are not really making a huge play yet. Nero just take down Bled, though, from Balk stairs. That's a good start. They have control of balcony, which is a big position, but not the only position, as Zada takes down Mythic. At the same time, My Son rotating down, going for C, I'm guessing. But Nero and the rest of the team, they're kind of playing close. Kind of holding on Charlie for now. Get the kill. There you go, the teamwork. Dictator and Wooly working together. Beautiful. Love to see it. Now My Son going to try and stop this 2v1 here. There's one. There's actually 3 players now at Charlie. Once again, 2v1. Doesn't see the player. He does, out in the open. Oh, my goodness. Dictator whiffing his shots, but Wooly says, I got you, buddy. Don't worry about it. It's 6-2. That's what we do, and that's how they've done it. Really, really fantastic play. They're coming out from PGRG. Mayhem, they get close. They get kind of close. They get the team pretty whittled down, but then another cap will then kind of throw them off guard. And that, I gotta admit, the play at the cap at A, yeah, it was a little early. Was it the worst idea ever? No, but they're not staying alive for super long. And in a situation like that, it may be worth it to be a little more, a little less aggressive with it, right? Especially if you have, like, most players alive. Only respawning one player isn't really worth it, right? You should be waiting at least 2 or 3 players if you can. Mind you, you might be not in the able position to do that, of course, so it's kind of varying a little here and there, so not a guarantee. But if you can, probably should. They're really focused on C, man. Cardiff is just a dedicated C player. He is sailing the seas, willing to rotate down around, try and fight that out, potentially, as Bled will go for the battle and win against Nero. BNC being kept up by security. Gets the shot there onto Django. Again, that C79 getting work done, as Mythic will take down Django in the meantime. Security getting kills back and forth here. Cardiff winning the battle against Wooly over on C means they've got control of the map, control of the objectives. About to get capped out as Myson takes down Dictator. Who's last alive? It's Zeta on A. This is Security's round, man. They have come back swinging. 4 in a row ain't a big deal for them. They're here to bring back another 4. But let's see what Zeta has to say about that. Is he going to push around? Goes for the spray down on the 1. But Balk, oh, he doesn't see it. Myson with the 1 tap says, nah, dude, blah, you're done. We're done here. They are winning the round. 3-6 now at the end of it all. And now we can see that Security has awoken. The players are here to fight. And my goodness, this is a match. Zeta rocking 10-8. KD-wise, pretty split across the board. Nothing too major. Nobody really struggling too bad, so that's good to see. But now, Security. I was a very decisive control of the map and good breaking of the strategy by Insurgents that had a little bit of an orthodox play, but you know what? I think passively by holding the positions, that worked out really well for them. The question is where Insurgents going to go to counter that. Are they going to keep that lead up? Or are they going to just say, you know what? All right, let's change things up a little bit. Dictator going for the lower A nade. Wooly will nade Myson. We see Nero also able to nade out Bled. That means Alpha is lost. Cat is now in a bad spot and facing a full flashbang in the face. Not a place anybody wants to be at. Although, to be fair, he's getting double flashed. He gets the kill onto Dictator. He gets double flash is just dirty. Okay, it's not scoundrel behavior, but getting close. I'll say that much. Nero caps up Alpha. This can cap up B, but nice shot from Nero all the way in Balk. Takes him down. He gets another as well onto Cat, clearing out B. And it will be up to Security of Mai and, of course, Bled to keep it alive. Now, Mai going for the Tons retake here. The problem is Django is nearby. He may not hear the Tons rotate, but he's probably going to hear a player nearby. So with that, he's going to get onto B to start the cap up. Bled is still not discovered at S1 yet. There you go. Nero from up top. Again, Nero 3K this round. My son getting the trade in. Oh, he goes for the cheeky pick. Gets it from Tons and runs away. That's all he has left at this point. The thing is, C is still being capped up. It is not. Oh, there you go. Django catching out my son on the rotate. And Wooly at C will win against Cardiff. Ends the half 7-3 in favor of PGRG. This is all speed, aggression, power, and destruction. And Nero, but the casual 4K, you know, as you do sometimes when your name is Nero, you just get all the kills. Currently rocking 15-4 on the scoreboard, the highest in the server. The best KD also as well, because that's what he does. Okay, you don't have to worry about it. Balk is his land. Okay. It's under his Balkan call. Dare I say it. So at the halftime here, sides are now swapped over, with Insurgents now being, of course, who are Insurgents? That's going to be Mayhem. The Mayhem has not been super strong yet today, at least on this grand final here. They had a pretty tough fight before, maybe feeling a little bit of that pressure and exhaustion, perhaps. But to be fair, though, I will say this: the match they had beforehand, that was pretty close. For both semifinals were not too bad, actually. They were not blowouts by any means, so both teams are seasoned up. Should be ready to fight here. But let's follow Dictator as he goes for the run throw. Dictator going for the pre-fire long across towards B. It will not be alive for long as Zeta will fall to the ultimately Cardiff will fall to the fire there. But Mythic with the Kobe takes out Dictator, and he runs into the backside there. Django from the Tons will take down Bled in those lower A spots as Myson battling for A. Cat will lose to Zeta as Bled will take down Django. Nero gonna push an A still. Will he stay on for now? But Myson about to win this fight. Yes, he will, and Nero falls to his doom down below. Yes, he's dead. He had to confirm that actually happened. He couldn't believe it. Will he kill Cap up C? I'm going to go for the rotate out and away. He's going to rotate on Insurgent's side, which is interesting. Mythic going to go for the B hold here, expecting the spawns from both sides to then reset. Of course, both sides have now capped each other's objectives for the most part. There's A cap, and Wooly's now going to push lower. Interesting. Cat's going to get the kill on the Dictator. In the meantime, clearing out C. And B, this is a map going favorably right now to Insurgents. They have control of almost B and C. They lose a little bit of A. Zeta does get on there. Starts up the cap, but the problem is Wooly, he has a lot of work to do. Capping up C, uncontested. This is a bit of a risky call. It's a risky biscuit he's trying to break here. It's a 1v1 on C. Wooly versus Cat. Bled will take down Zeta. Nero and Django, though, fighting the battle on B. They are all here. 1, 2, and he can't get 3. He's got to reload. But Mythic, he doesn't push. Was he scared? I don't know, but Django gets a free escape, gets a double kill, and not even worry about it. Make that a triple. Is it about to be a quad? Are we about to see a quad kill? Mythic. Okay, he stops it. Thank goodness. Okay, Django's strong, but you can't give him too much power. Holy macaroni. That would be a major faux pas from the Insurgents here. But on the outside, you can see it's Wooly versus... Oh, ultimately, not Wooly, excuse me. Nero battling against Mythic, but Wooly will take down Cardiff over in Charlie. Wins the 1v1 at C. And now Mythic battling against Wooly. Does not see this player. Goes for the reload. Comes up, gets a shot, and kill. And Security comes out on top, 8-3. My goodness. These teams are playing for keeps. This is the grand finals after all, and they are playing like it is. It's beautiful. So I love to see. Now, where does Security go from here? There are a couple different things they could do. They could stack lower A. They could go B main. They're getting a little bit of pre-firing, but if they flash it right, they could probably survive this. How well do the Insurgents know that pre-fire is my next question. They've been doing pretty good at it. They've mostly been avoiding it, though, frankly. They've not had a whole lot of play for it. A little bit here and there, but really not a lot. Django and Dictator, though, have it pretty well memorized. Right, you can see him set up for position. Here's the fire. Dangerously close to your teammate there, bud. Is there anybody B? Nope. They shot it really good, but Bled and Cat, though, get the kills respectively. I appreciate that Cat's rocking the double AK there. Double kill for him as well, flanking from behind. Huge play there by Cat. Sneaking around Alpha. Low A push. Devastating. Gonna sneak around their own side, actually, and Dictator down below in C. Looking to get the cap up. A's gonna be a free cap for him. It's Security, though, is capping up most of B uncontested. As Cardiff will take down Dictator. And now Mythic on the outside, looking for something. Looking for anything he can use to break free. Cardiff rotating down below. Zeta facing 1v5 now. And Bled will take his head. And Mayhem will take the round 4-8. Well done, of course. Not easy to do by any means. But now, what is Insurgents going to do at this point? What can they do to keep that lead going? Because right now they're feeling the pressure. They are down many rounds, 4 in total, compared to PGRG 3 away from winning the map. They, of course, have another map to play, so this is definitely not the very end of the road for them. But it is getting a little hairy for Mayhem here. They had a pretty tough losing streak. Looks like somebody had their animations bug out. Kind of cool. He is tactfully running. Like they're also both running on top of each other. Very cool. Follow Cat here going for the nades for Alpha. A couple different things they can do. Let's see what they opt to choose. Going for the double nade and foul. Interesting approach. Heavy stack upper and lower Alpha. You see a nade from Bled, though. Getting the kill. The Dictator trying to run for Shrine, but Django with the Kobe will take down Mythic. Wooly running lower tons. Will position himself for tunnels and looking for lower A. But will there be anybody lower A? Looks like Bled goes for the pick, but Nero will stay alive as they play passive in the back as Zeta will take down Cardiff. In the meantime, Wooly still capping Bravo. You see Cat now looking to try and get this kill here. Can't see the player in tons, but he's about to have a tons of fun here. You see Balcony being cleared out by Myson trying to pre-fire it across. Nero is still waiting. Zada as well, supporting his teammate on Alpha. Objective is flashing. B and C. Right now, B is being decapped, but actually C is still being capped, but Nero will win against Myson on the pick. Goes for the nade throw. He unfortunately had that cooked thrown as the player was dying, so nothing he could do with that one. But Zada, did he see the player? No, they both saw each other. Zada's aware of this. He's waiting for the player to cook out the other side. Thing is, Cat will win against Jenga, but right now Cat is about to face the entire enemy force here. Wooly will take down Cat, and that will be that. PGRG will take the round as they swarm him big time. 9-4. And now, like, click buttons right. Oh my goodness. 9-4. What can they afford? They can afford a couple different things. I think Insurgents should do a C strat. Not 5C, obviously. Let's not be silly here. I'm thinking if they double up C, and instead of sending one to lower A, if they send it to C and then push through AC connector here, AC stairs, as I like to call it, if they push through that side there, that might actually break through the lines and break through in a way that could throw off security and have them kind of forced to rotate back, playing these kind of weird, spots that are kind of funky. That could maybe work. They're going to opt to double up A again. Not a bad call. Grenades coming out. No deaths just yet. They're still cooking. Django is going to actually get the peek out there as Dictator will win against Cat over in mid-A. And Nero takes out Myson on Alpha. That is rough. That is very, very rough. Bled trying to play passive on lower A, and Zada will get the kill, respectively. It's Cardiff on Charlie, sneaking through, just as I called, as the strat to possibly work, and there you go. He goes AC stairs, and he's the last one alive. What I got to tell you. The team may be down, but he is not out. They're not expecting it. They didn't think he'd be going Charlie. They don't know where he's at. He could be anywhere in the map. There's anywhere that he could be in. They get B primed most of the way. He's now on Alpha. They're aware of that. Of course, Dictator is still holding the line here. Playing a good job for his teammate. The position, give it away. Oh, and Dictator with the beautiful M16 brings it to game 1 point. Unfortunately, they call a pause afterward. But that's a pause they probably should have called before, as it's now 10-4. Mayhem. My goodness. What are we going to do with you? My goodness gracious. So, what can... Oh, and I'm unplugged. Okay. What is Mayhem to do in this situation? It's a couple different things they could do. In my opinion, I think the C strat would have worked. What happened that last round was just a total team slaughter, or a team kill, if you will. They had a relatively good idea. Unfortunately, the security kind of won every gun battle as they tried. Some of that stuff you just can't really position for. Looks like someone had to use the restroom. Fair enough. It's a really tough one in the situations. There's a certain amount of team skill and team strategy you can use to fix that up. Other times, it comes down to individual player skill, and it's a balance between the two. You got to be able to be good at both. If you only have one or the other, you will just be terrible, which was usually the case for me. But everyone's a little bit different, and unfortunately for these teams, Mayhem is rocking pretty good individual skills, but right now they're not being super displayed. So, to be fair, this is also, the top 2 teams. This is a rematch that was toughly fought in the group stage. And so far, we haven't seen them kind of come out yet for Mayhem, but I think either this game or the next game, they're bringing the heat. That's what I'm calling. They're going to bring the heat. And I want to see what the predictor was from Kailau, because I think he had a pretty interesting call. He called it for 8 rounds. That's pretty high from what we've seen. But you know what? Maybe this is different. This is the time where they shine. We see the pre-fire setup here now from Mayhem. We haven't seen that yet this game. Just waiting for the time to strike. Here comes the opportunity. He's going to run straight through, and unfortunately for him, it may be death. But looks like this player is blind. Wooly with the Kobe throw takes out Mythic. What a play there from the grave. Good old classic bit of Marty Dom there as they trade back and forth. Cat, though, will take control of the outside here. About to push Tons, clears it out. The thing is, the other Tons are where that player is at. They push the enemy's Tons. S1 is in contention. Of course, C is also being capped up partially by security, but now held in position. And now the game slows to a crawl as everyone locks in positions. Nobody wants to make a mistake. Cardiff going to run in and gun to a death. Unfortunately, Zada will get the kill there on Alpha. Clears it up. Goes for the pre-fire on A. There was no one up there, but, interesting call. Interesting grenade throw as well. Wooly taking some damage, but will stay alive just barely as Dictator will get the kill onto Cat. Bled on the outside, on the over B main-ish kind of spot, kind of near S3. From the outside, though, we see Wooly pushing up, about to kick this player out. He can shoot through the side there, but doesn't have to worry about it. He'll get the kill anyways. And we get the final one of game 1, 11-4. Wow. What a way to end game 1. Well played by Mayhem, but my oh my. An interesting start nonetheless to this best of 3. Mayhem, we haven't seen their full power really yet today, but at least in terms of this grand final here, we saw them do pretty well in that semifinal, but now it was not quite there yet. You know, I think they had a pretty good showing all the way around, but didn't have that the intensity that was Mayhem that I remember. But, you know, things change, things evolve, and not everybody's going to be consistent and same across the entire side there. So maybe on this map, market, a map maybe they're doing a little better at than perhaps PGRG. We should see them come back with full force. Let's go ahead and get the scores reset while I'm here. Bada boom, bada boom. And now what will these teams opt to do? Looks like they're going to take a bit of a break here, as will I. Let's go ahead and talk a little bit about that last one we just saw there. Turn that down. Beautiful. So we just saw a pretty amazing performance there coming out from PGRG there. Good teamwork, good cohesion all the way around. Really, really good, strong objective presence, good individual rotation skills, individual teamwork and tactics really were just effective against Mayhem's kind of aggression there. Both teams were playing very, very strong, very, very hard, but ultimately it was just a good overall strategy that really proved to be effective against Mayhem. So the Mayhem was qualmed by the PG'd RG. So they've been rate limited, if you will. But now the teams are getting set up for a minute or two. There we go, they're readying up now. So looks like we'll get started in just a minute here. So we'll go ahead and hop back into the stream there. Bada boom, bada boom. And we're back. There we go, beautiful. They are readying up now, 5 of 10. And this one's going to be very, very interesting. Now what could Insurgents do? What could Mayhem do for game 2 to really shake things up? It's a good question. And it's an answer that I don't think is going to be super obvious yet. But we're going to find that out real quick. This is game 2 of Mayhem versus PGRG. Playing for PGRG is Django, Dictator of Life, Zata, Wooly and Nero, and for Mayhem, Bled, Cat, Cardiff, Mythic, and Myson. We'll follow Django from the start here. Security, of course. Oh, they call a pause about 2 minutes in. Oh, okay. I'm not sure what happened there. Bit of a dud, I guess. They do have they have 3 pauses that they have allowed within the game. So to call it within the first 5 minutes, a little interesting. But oh, okay. Okay, you know, that's honorable. I appreciate that. I respect that. So, very cool. And now, we are live for real this time. This is game 2 of the grand final for the February 2024 Cup. This is Mayhem versus PGRG. Playing for PGRG is Django, Dictator of Life, their captain, Zata, Wooly, and Nero. Playing for Mayhem, Bled, Cat, Cardiff, Mythic, and Myson. I'm your caster, Step Shark, and let's begin the action. We'll follow Bled from the spawn here. They're stacking up for a mainly BC Stratish, one for the outside here. Looking for the long pre-fire cross. Is he going to get anybody? No, they are very, very passive. They're playing very safe. Almost like Kebab strat here. Going to keep their kebabs in check, perhaps. They very heavy smoke this. Not going to go for mid B smoke. They're smoking their own side, which is a little risky. It's a little risky. I can see a reason for it. Mythic, though, will get the kill on the Zata for the first kill of this game here. Zata having to just take down, unfortunately, as a loss. Myson will take down Nero. In the meantime, we're looking to rotate to hold down Barber, but the problem is Mythic's already rotated out long ways. He's going to go for the big flank around. They're not expecting this one. They're so tunneled in, although it could be that they're going to not find out Mythic until they see him too late, as Myson will take down Django as well. Myson having the heck of a round here. Mythic going to run straight through Blue. Dictator, he heard that player rotating. Unfortunately, they're both aiming at each other here. Security players, Wooly, though, nice pickup onto Cardiff. from the backside of Hills. Goes for the shot towards Mythic, but Mythic will get the kill instead. But Dictator gets the trade just as quickly. Everybody now aiming at Dictator. Looking to get that kill long ways across here. We see Bled trying to escape, trying to stay alive for now. Goes for the spray down, and there it is. Bled will let the first round go to Mayhem 1-0. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. We saw the first game there. It was a pretty decisive victory early on for PGRG. Now, on market, the markets are shifting. They're evolving away from PGRG, perhaps. Perchance. This is their pause. It looks like Bled has disconnected. So, my goodness gracious. That was clearly just so much intensity that either the game bugged or someone bugged and crashed out. I'm not sure yet, but looks like he has ended up in this situation. First round, though, does go, in fact, to ultimately Bled and to the side of Mayhem. But PGRG are ahead by 1 game. Now, are they going to win game 2? Signs point to yes, but I think there may be a bit of an upset with Mayhem. I think they can bring it back into OT and bring it to game 3. It's a bit of a long shot. It is a bit of a long shot, but I think there is a timeline that exists of them winning this game and going to game 3 and winning game 3. And maybe they win game 2 and they go to game 3 and then they lose. That could happen too. We've seen that almost in the semifinals where basically the inverse team, they went pretty close and then game 3, nope, not so much. So, you know, it can go pretty far and down to the wire. So, no guarantees by any means. But it looks like they're now ready to begin once again. So let's see where they opt to go. See where the strategy is called and where they look to place themselves and position themselves relative to the win. A couple of ways to play Bravo for those, and just the object the map into overall. They can mostly stack, and what you'll mostly see is players will just float over here. You're going to see players mostly playing for the inside of Africa. This is a major power position for the Insurgents. You can tell because of the little map there of Africa. Lower and upper are essential to controlling the map. You have big control of Bravo here. And from outside here, you can shoot all the way across huge area into Charlie here. Very, very effective. It looks like his ping is super high. Bled unable to continue, potentially. Hopefully not. Hopefully we can see him back in there because he was doing a lot of good work there. But yeah, running high ping. This is, I believe, Texas servers. So for possibly French player, that could be pretty rough. I'm not sure though. You never want to make assumptions, but usually if you see French or French, maybe they're from Quebec. I don't know. I'm sure there's other places that speak French too, but to each their own. And hopefully it works out well for them. So once they connect back in, we will continue. But yeah, you're going to mostly see 2 players, maybe running in Africa, lower, upper. Maybe one running to Barber is a very common spot for Insurgents to push through. Reason being is it gives them full control of the blue bridge over near Bravo. Bravo is a very, very important part of this map. It is very essential to the flow and to the way it is played. What you want to do as a player of B, there's a lot of options you can see on the board here. You can see them a little bit down here. You have the red truck. You have the, I guess you call it the yellow palm tree, and of course the inverse, the blue palm tree. A spot a lot of players will sit down below. They'll prone right here, stay alive from the fire coming from the top side there, from the mid side there. They can prone right here, hang out, and just watch this entrance here. Watch the side here if need be. Very, very common spot to see players at. And red truck as well for Insurgents. They do like the prone here. They can shoot it partially across into this white truck a little bit. You can't see a whole lot from this side, so maybe crouched ADS kind of around here. But of course, if you see there, that side can see you too, and that up there can see you too. So it's a little bit of a risky spot. Sure, you can stand up and maybe kind of bounce around here, go over to the horseshoe a little bit. That's the spot over here is red truck, horseshoe. Towards this side here a little bit. Sure, pills, not as commonly played because it's a little bit more kind of limiting. It's more for a C-focus strat. If you go for that AC connector here, it's okay to kind of go pills for a little bit, but it's not super advisable to stay there for very long. So it does work. Is it super great? Yeah, not so much. So can it work though? Yeah. I personally, if I'm playing pills or boxes rather, I'll just push pills pretty quick. So I'll push through here towards the pills. There used to be a chemical shop here, and there used to be little pill symbols over here. No longer the case, but the chemical shop still remains, so that's why it's called pills. Push through pills side here. They can go towards white truck. This is a really, really dangerous spot to be at. If you're standing right here, you have total control, basically, you're open to be shot from up here, down here, all of this insurgent side, all of the security side, excuse me, insurgent side too. It is extremely dangerous. It's like playing in the truck, or the truck. Yeah, the truck with wings, the helicopter. You can play in the helicopter. Again, it's a little bit kind of biased towards insurgents a little bit, but it's still not super great. Green Van is a surprising spot in Bravo that can be really, really effective. If you're playing for cover in here, you're shooting across these sides here, that can do some numbers. The thing you gotta be careful of is grenades, because grenades are gonna bounce around this thing. You're not gonna see it until you're too late. It can be a pro and a con to play this spot on B. But effectively, what you're gonna see is players at Red Truck, players at the palm tree over here, maybe at the Green Van, not really at boxes or pills. Horseshoe, maybe if you're Link and you're running through B fast, maybe you might run through Horseshoe, or you're playing slow, you want to kind of sneak up and around, you could play to the side here. Security, a little bit inverted. They're going to mostly go a little different, but we'll talk about them at the next pods. We'll talk about Alpha, we'll talk about Charlie after that, because Market is a map near and dear to my heart. Is it my favorite? No, but it's a close, it's in the top 5 range. How about that? So, in any case, we're back with the match. The teams have figured their things out. Bled is just, he's suffering at 300 ping. My goodness. Someone get this man some better internet. The ping shield's got to be, oh, he's having a bad time. That is unfortunate. I was someone could sub in for him, but he's living with it. He's living in Spain without the A. But my son, he's going for it, pushing shops. The thing is, Bled now has an amazing ping shield. Goes for the pre-fire cross, but will not get damage done. Wooly going for the nade. Long ways. Nice shot there from my son. Take out Nero. Up top there. Wooly just running straight through. This is literally a link strat. Gets the kill onto Cardiff. Is he going to push Green Van? That would complete it. But it looks like Bled up top there. Going for the play here. The dodge the grenades. Manages to nade. He's going to go try and nade cement over here, concrete. But Cat will actually push up and get the kill onto Wooly again. Playing over in that helicopter is extremely dangerous. And Mythic with the flanking kill will take down Zada trying to go for C. And what we will see is Mayhem taking the lead once again 2-0. So, this is what happens when you lose your flanks and you lose one by one, and eventually the team will just fluctuate and move around. You can try to control your losses, but eventually, too many losses too quickly, it's over. You just have to play for your life at that point and play to win, and you cannot try and work together at that point. You're playing a pug, you're playing on your own. To an extent, yes, there's an amount of team skills you can do when you're down on players a little bit, but it's really, really tough. When you start losing 2 or 3 players in a row, not much you can do at that point except for covering your own back and just try to escape and try and do something big with what you got. At that point, the team shifts from the team play to the individual play. So, it's a bounce of the both. Looks like Will's going to go for the... Oh, he was going to go for the nade. Oh, he gets caught off guard by Myson. As Cardiff will also take out Django. My goodness. We asked where they were at, and it looks like Mayhem is here to stay as Nero will take down Myson, getting a 1 kill, but my goodness, that is an impactful start for him. Dictator now sneaking onto Bravo here. He is going to go pills. Sneaking through Red Truck. Take shots from boxes, but will stay alive. The nade, oh, coming right at him. Will it hit him? No, goes not far enough. Nero there takes down Cat. Nero on the other side, though. Zada as well, going for C. This could be big. Let's see what Nero can do here. Up top here, battling for Upper Africa. Doesn't see the head. The pixel peek by Bled. Working well to his side there as Dictator will be taken down by Mythic. And now Zada having to clutch the weight of the world on his shoulders. Facing the cap up on C. B being basically a free contest. They had a lot done, but that's okay. They're going to get the C cap in, which means we're going to see spawn camps for sure. Mythic holding and capping Alpha as well. Are they going to opt to go for it? Nope, they're going to opt to kind of play it passive for the spawn camp. Call. This could work out well in their favor, but they're going to opt to actually go A instead as they have that C control. They're not going to push towards C. This is a bit of a risky call here. The battle for Alpha will now be underway. And Bled will take 2 on the outside. Those who managed to stay alive. But there you go. Django taking out Bled as well. And Django kind of coming out on top on Alpha. At the end of the brawl there, it is up to Django to retake Alpha. And that means C is not going to be pushed. Looks like Zada has rotated off of Charlie. Unfortunately, that does mean that he'll have to try and retake it, which is going to be really tough when we have... Oh, we get the wall bang on the Myson. The problem is, Cat is now suppressing his position pretty hard there. Wooly and Django double capping Alpha. They've got to go for Bravo. Fast C is being capped up partially, but not enough. Zada, he's holding them off well, but they got to go for B. They got to be careful, though, because you don't want to be falling to your death either. As they get on Bravo, they're contested. Cardiff is holding it for him on B, but now on A. Django will get the kill from behind onto Cardiff. Surprise of the century here. They go for the cap on Charlie. They're going to give it away, but Mythic will not survive against Dictator. 1v1 in Barber. Talk about a close shave here. Cat now going for Bravo. Taking fire from Zada down below, or Africa. Cat thought it was Upper Africa. Ironically, might get the hip fire. But no, they're going to manage to escape. And now, unfortunately, this B player, Django, is going to have to face him on his own. Ooh, he double killed from Spawn. Cat will get the kills respectively as Mythic gets them as well. It's a slaughter on both sides from Spawn. And Zada now trying to hold Bravo for dear life. You see the player in that yellow palm tree as Nero gets the kill on the Cat, and Mythic trades taking out Nero. But Zada knows for this player is Zada taking fire. But will he be able to stay alive? 1v1. Oh, not so much 1v1, at least on B. But Mythic will win against Zada on Bravo. The problem is Bled will get the cap up. B is being held for now. But Dictator taking down Charlie? This is going to be reset once again. 5v5. We see the Insurgents already respawning, rotating. Dictator's got to run. He's got to hold Bravo, and he does not. Mythic gets the kill. Bled gets the cap, and Insurgents win the round 3-0. What an amalgamation of chaos has just occurred and is occurring live right now. We are seeing Mayhem, a team that was struggling just a minute ago, just one map ago, struggling to get action in, losing all the lanes, struggling, getting anywhere, to suddenly the closest game ever, and are currently 3-0ing PGRG. I'm speechless. I'm honestly speechless. I would not have suspected this at all. And yet, here it is, happening live. Amazing. But in any case, let's go ahead and continue the coverage here. What can security do? There's a lot of going to A side stack, not bad. It's safer if they're expecting it. But Victor does a nice pick on the Bison. Rotating down around Bled, though, gets the kill onto Zata. Plays back and forth. Mythic, nice shot into Django as Cat goes for the suppression back and forth here. Looks like they do take a bit of control here. Really big suppression, but gets the kill into Cardiff. That's big, but can rotate off the objective and go for a hold. The promise from behind is not expecting Cat, who kills him instead. And they lose the A coverage. Nero kind of playing on B. A bit of a risky spot here. Dictator trying to get this shot into Africa. Oh, he couldn't quite get the shot off in time. The nade. Oh, a bit of a biff on the nade. That's good. Manages to stay alive. That's a teammate. He's firing at Red Truck, expecting a player there. But no one is actually there right now. Bled will get the kill. Now down to Nero. It's time to clutch up, buddy. 5v1. He gets the cap at least. Stays alive for now. But facing 2v1, Bled now, or Cat at least, excuse me. Getting the cap in. Now 5v5 reset. Insurgents have the advantage. 2 objectives in their side respectively. And Django needs to go all in. Bled taking fire from upper Belk and looks like, or upper yellow, and Africa will be the kill. Done by Bled over on the other side here in upper shops. Now looking to hold Alpha. Looking to save his teammate here on A, but they're going to opt to go BC. Smart call. It's going to be the battle for Charlie. It looks like Myson will take down Wooly, but has one more to worry about. From the outside in Beach, Cardiff will take down Zata. Going for C, but now Django's got to clutch up for Charlie. 12 seconds remaining. 2v1 on C. 7 seconds remaining. He has to go for an objective. He's making a lot of noise, making a big racket. He's going to run through his enemy, and ultimately Cardiff will get the final kill onto Django. It's 4-0 for Mayhem. And now they call a pause. My goodness gracious. 4-0 for Mayhem. 4-0. That is 4 out, man. Wow. So. What is security gonna do? This is a good time to call a pause. I think they should go for something a little bit risky. If they went for a kebab, but seaside focus, like let's say pink on the outside edge here, looking through kebab to blue, and then stacked heavy seaside street, maybe go for a barber hold through the side here respectively, through here, and just go for like a heavy seaside push, and go for a kind of a passive B-side hold from here, from over in White Truck. I wonder how that would work, or I wonder if that would work right now, because I think that could be a bit of a surprise strat that could work effectively. They could also go, A has kind of worked, but usually they get caught off guard by a rotation in lumber or in shops that, or rather from lumber through the courtyard that kind of surprised them last time. But honestly, it could go either way. A couple different options they have on the board here for security forces. But next pause, that's not in a crazy time. We'll talk about Bravo a little bit more from the security perspective, or at the halftime at least. We'll figure out a time for it. I'll say that much. But my goodness gracious, this is going to be one for the record books. Let's follow Dictator as he leaves with his team. Scoreboard-wise, Mythic rocking 10-4. Security struggling to get into the rounds here. Let's see if their fate changes a little bit with this next one. Indicator going for the spray across. Long ways, gets the pickup onto Cat. Oh, Bled though. Trades taking out Django down below. They're holding, expecting upper yellow, but they wouldn't be there by then. They push fast through Barber. Go for the pre-firing across. Think he's going to run through and opt to go upper Kebab to transfer that. They're going to hold the upper Barber spot for now, but an interesting position call. But Zada will get the pickup onto Myson. That's a good start. Bled looking to clear out Bravo. Going to nade Concrete. Mythic will take down Dictator, going for Barber there. Wooly kind of playing the anchor B spot. The problem is Cardiff, nice nade into Nero to clear that out for B, but now Zada rotating for upper yellow. Upper shops is doable. Not super great. Mythic will take down Wooly though. Down to Zada last alive, and Bled gets the kill. And it's 5-0. Mayhem versus PGRG in this game 2 of the grand final. Words cannot describe how unexpected or how impossible this would normally happen. How this could even happen? I mean, we saw Mayhem struggle a little bit last game, but now it's suddenly PGRG. It's like they've given them dummy rounds. Something has changed within PGRG, and I don't know what it is. It's hard to describe it, hard to explain it. I wish I knew what was going on, because this is not the same team we saw last map. Let's follow Bled here. See what he does for the pre-fires here. Good smokes. Good crossfire, looking pretty strong here. Again, we see Insurgents stacking up heavy to C. My son will nade Zada starting out. That is rough for Zada, man. He is going through it. Nero holding that upper-lower connector there. Cat will take down Django in the meantime. Wooly looking to try and clear out shops here, or lower Barber, excuse me. Looking to push up and around. Sees the player, gets the kill on the Mythic. Stops at least Kebab for now. Good to see. Going to opt to go and hold B for now. Goes for the nade on Red Truck. Nobody over there, but definitely well appreciated. The problem is he's already getting pushed by Cat. Is already pushed into Pink. Upper Pink of all places. Went all the way around Street. He is going the distance, man. He is running the marathon. And Dictator says, oh, okay, well, I know you're tired. I'll take you out there, buddy. No worries. So then he's holding upper and lower Kebab and trying to hold yellow as well in upper Africa. That's a crazy amount of positions to hold at once. The A cap going in for Insurgents. Security going for the C cap to trade is good. Cardiff getting the free cap for Bravo. Here comes the 1v1 on A, and Nero wins the 1v1. Finally, a little bit of good luck coming in for PGRG as Wooly holds on the cap, but Cardiff gets the pickup onto Wooly. Stick it out a little too open there. Nero down below, actually up top rather. He could get the kill on this player, and he does. Take out Cardiff, gets the drop, stays alive for now, but now we can hear the players drop respectively. Gets the hipfire kill. Nero with the MP5K in the same spot at the same point in time. He ain't dropping a single round and kill on the table. 1-5. Finally, PGRG on the scoreboard here after a tough first 6 rounds. My goodness gracious. We are finally seeing PGRG show up. Is this the start of what could be an amazing comeback? Down 4 rounds. Is this the beginning? Or is this a simple fluke? A simple, a break in Mayhem to reorganize, to restructure, and to suddenly bring on the even more intense Mayhem? Let's see what happens here. Mythic going for the biff smoke. Nicely whiffed there, buddy. Goes for another smoke. It's almost there. You're getting close, buddy. Might need a couple more practice throws for that one. But he gets a good smoke for a helicopter. I'm sure that's really good for somebody. My son, though, gets the kill onto that in the meantime. Wooly taking fire, but Mythic once again gets the kill onto Wooly. He's about to get 3, and he does. Takes out Dictator as well. Bravo lost now. Django running lower shops, trying to do something about my son. Nade kill onto Nero. Gets the kill, but won't be able to survive much more. Gets the cap by Cardiff. Now it's down facing 1v5, and Myson will get that final kill of the round. Mayhem said, nah, that was a fluke. We're still winning. You're done here. We're going to game 3. Potentially. This isn't guaranteed yet. But if there's anything I can guarantee is this is definitely not in PGRG's expectations. I don't think anyone would have called it this rough. But what I do hope to see is PGRG on the second half breakthrough. Maybe this is just how this map is with these teams, and that they know something we don't, that I don't. That maybe this is just so insurgent-sided that this is just how it's played. Yeah. Yo, we're actually goofing about in shops, running back and forth, up and around. It was pretty hilarious. Between the nades, between the pre-fires, it's a little bit of silliness, but that is sometimes how it goes. They're triple stacking Alpha now. Wooly and Dictator opting to go for a bit of a passive B play here. Tripling A is interesting. It can work. Oh, Myson. He'll get one. He'll get two. Yeah, he does. Not a problem for Myson, as Wooly will take down Cardiff at least. They're not expecting 3, I guarantee you. He didn't see Zeta. He turned to look and didn't see him because he's moving too fast. That is hilarious. Both players didn't see him. Zeta gets his first kill. Thank goodness. Actually, I think his second kill. That was his third kill. Fantastic. Because Wooly will take down Myson. Mythic and Bled getting the kills respectively on the Dictator and Wooly on the outside edge there. Now down to Zeta to clutch this. 2v1. This is winnable for Zeta. I'm not joking. This is winnable for Zeta. He can get this. Bled holding upper shops. Mythic capping up B. So time is running out. Zeta doesn't need to make a move. This is a close 1v1, but B is being capped. He needs to hurry. Making a little bit of noise there. Bled is aware of this. He's going to hang out for now. He's running a high ping. Might be against him. Oh, and it's not going to matter because he'll get the kill anyways. It's going to be Mayhem taking the round 7-1. That's how they do it. Wow. All I can say is I am... Wow. Who would have thunk? My goodness gracious. But now, the best part is, we still have a second half to play. We still have another map to play. This is grand finals, buddy. We're here. We're at the end of the road of this tournament. These are the two best teams battling it out. PGRG may not look the best right now, but they have been really, really strong the entire tournament. To get this far, to suddenly fall from grace and lose this roughly is shocking. But I think the second half and the third map is where we're going to see them really shine bright and just say, you know what, this is not our map, this is not our section, we were just off, but now this is where we do what we do best. That is frag out. Mythic double kill early on. They're wiping out Bravo there. Wiping out Barber. Goes for the shot, but Dictator through the smoke. Cashes that check, but Dictator will get the nade, the Kobe, right there into the blue pineapple, gets the kill. But now Cat dropping down and around. They're goofing around Bravo. They know they've got it locked in. Nero trying to clutch up now. He does have another player on the side. Wooly capping up C, safe. He went for a bit of a long pass, basically fast into C. Stay safe. Smart call. It is unexpected. Rocking the suppressed Mac, my favorite. Nero going to go for the spot once again. He's done magic there before, but will he cast it again? He's going to opt to go around and actually play a lower B this time. Not going to play upper shops. Going to cap up C, so they trade. Security does have the advantage. Cat's going to go for the A cap now. Smart call. Nero going to still hold. Looks like he's going to go for the spawn camp. He's going to miss Myson, though. Let's see what he can do. Cardiff will take down Zeta. Cat's still holding and capping Alpha. Bit of a play there. Yep, there's the kill to Django. But Nero running in, gunning in. Doesn't see the player. Eventually sees him. Takes him a second. Happens in life. Sometimes you may not see it until the last second. Myson does not get the kill. He thought he had it, but he does not. That was an almost kill there. Another second, he would have been dead for sure. But on Bravo, the cap is not happening. Blood's going to force be pushed down by Dictator, keeping it alive for his team. Come on, Dictator, you got this, buddy. No, he does not. I might have jinxed it. Apologies. Bled, though, gets the kill. Does not fall to his death. Fantastic. Wooly with the Mac, though, takes out Mythic on C. I missed it, but, man, we can definitely feel the impact from that one. Bled now facing a pretty tough odds. He's got to decap Charlie. Here's the thing. As soon as they decap Charlie, they're going to win this. Security's going to win this. If they get the kill, it won't even matter because they get the objectives locked out by just pure teamwork. And honestly, Wooly decapping Charlie and getting the kill, that got on the round. That's 2-7 PGRG. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. That's what you call teamwork. You don't need to kill people to win. You need to be smarter. You got to think differently. And that's what PGRG just did. Straight up. Let's go. That is what I want to see. That is just perfection. They may not have the frag ability, but they've got the strat ability. And that's what they just did. Fantastic. fellow Dictator now coming out of spawn. Looks like he's going for a... Yep, he's going for a B-side smoke towards them. A little close. There you go, a little further away. That's a little better. This is a good one to throw, and this one's a good one to throw. Bled, though, gets the pre-fire cross into Zata. Again, smokes will not block weapons fire. It blocks it's concealment, not cover. Meaning you will be exposed eventually. Perfect smoke, though, for lower yellow. That's fantastic. Bled cannot see Jack, and that was the whole point. He's jacked up the strats. Mythic and the rest of the team, though, rotating around Dictator. Nice pick up on the Cardiff. The problem is Mythic has not been spotted yet. Mythic gets the kill into 1. Can he get the kill into 2? He'll take pistol fire, but Wooly with the Mac takes down Mythic. That's what I love to see. Bled from upper yellow's going to have to, upper Africa's going to have to drop down and clutch this. Suddenly, PGRG coming alive. Let's go. They're going to have to rotate down and around here. Where is Wooly going to go? Just sneak around. This is a solo stealth mission here. It's Bled trying to stay alive. Sneaks and hides now in the connector. Looking to try and connect something together. Wooly gets on to Charlie. Bled having to spot this. Can Wooly get the kill? Is he in positioning? Where are they going to go? He's out exposed. Wooly about to see him run in. Goes for the pre-fire, taps it back and forth, and Bled ultimately gets the kill. A good try, but unfortunately for him, not enough to stay alive. Meanwhile, Bled from downtown in lower C shoots up in Africa, gets kills Nero. At this point, they think they have it in the bag. They're going to give it up and go for B. But will somebody drop to Bravo to stop this cap? They have to block Bravo, but they're going to block it in the best way possible. They're going to not look at connector. Oh, that is a big mistake there from Django. But don't worry, Zata's got this locked in. Gets the kill, ends the half 7-3. My goodness. My goodness. What a half to this grand final that we have stumbled ourselves into and around. My goodness gracious. All right, we got to talk about this. We got to talk about this, okay? This is unprecedented amongst the Insurgency Source League. I wouldn't say among the entirety of Insurgency. There's definitely been matches similar to this. But my goodness gracious, this is definitely going to be one that we're going to remember for a very, very long time. Fantastic gameplay there. And ultimately, Mayhem have come in full force on this map. This, maybe Mystery wasn't their thing. It wasn't super great for them. This has been their time to shine, and my goodness, they have shined bright like a diamond. And yet, despite that, PGRG at the very end there, after losing so many rounds in a row, said, you know what? Hold that thought real quick. How about I just get 2 in a row at the very end there, and just by pure strategy alone, not even by kill ability, but just strategy, out-position you, out-strategize you, and force you to play our way, and ultimately lose. You're winning. It's our game now. We're coming back. Second half's going to be insane. I'm so excited for this. And they're already getting into it because they're just that hungry. They want to go. And I do too. not to leave. I want to see this action here as Bled and Cardiff will win the battle early on against Sector and Wooly. Not a good start for, of course, PGRG, but let's see how they play out the rest of the round here. Shadow does take control of Barber early on. Long pre-nade across there into, looks like upper Barber. You can see him playing the window side there. Playing nearly off the corner. They're actually on deep inside. Very risky, but it's a focus spot there for a reason. Gets the wall bang onto the Zata for the clutch as Nero gets killed on the other side there. It's going to be ultimately Mayhem bringing it back on their side, saying, yeah, you know what? Okay, that was nice. That ending was cute, but we're winning this game now. We're going to win game 2. We're going to win game 3. We know what we're going to do, and that's victory. That is what we know. That's the taste we experience. Ooh. My goodness. But now, with the sides have turned, with this position swapped, what are they going to do? Real quick, let's talk about security on B before the teams start out here. 3 different spots to play, basically similar to what we saw before. Concrete, very, very common for security to hang out here or against the side. Boxes is super risky because you can get shot through there, no real point. You can play in the blue palm tree here. Prone as usual. Smokes you're going to see commonly right there or deeper inside. You see pre-fires across both sides there, looking to stop the pre-fires from both teams. Firing across there, manages to slide across. Nero nading himself, buddy. It works better against enemies than yourself. You got to get away from it before it goes off. Might have been a fifth throw. That does happen. Press have to pay respects as Wooly takes down Cardiff. Mythic, surprising Wooly jumping out of nowhere. We see here the flashbangs going off by somebody. Mythic rotating lower Africa, looking to hold Charlie here, but Dictator is holding his upper side here. My song the other side here, holding off Alpha. While Django sneaks through, going lower shot. Taking some fire there from Poor Africa. They did not expect a call from Mythic. But Cat caps up B, bring it to a 5v2 now. Dictator rotating back and around here. Lower Africa. He's going to get the shot. Zad, nice pickup onto Bled. Dictator looking the wrong way. Oh, he's got to cover a lot of things at once. He can get pushed in multiple ways, but he's got to tunnel in. But remember that he's right there. That player is right there. Zada as well, looking to lock down Barber. Both players playing a bit of a safe spot here. Security does have the advantage. A and B in their favor. They will win at the end of time. So they need to make a move somewhere. Myson takes down Zada, meaning Dictator's the last one alive. As they rotate, Mythic gets the kill onto Dictator. It's 9-3 for Mayhem. Wow. What is going on here? What's going on here? What happened? What is even happening? Really? We're seeing Insurgents try and lock things down, try and play counter positions, try and do actions, but individually, it's crumbled. It's crumbled like the crumbliest cookie you've ever seen. And it's going to be up to the team together to culminate into this victory. No more whiffs. It's going to be all about the teamwork. And they've got to effectively work together. The individual shot thing ain't working out, man. Mythic, nice pickup onto Django early on. Not great. Mythic as well, one-tapping Wooly. Mythic is just a monster. Rocking the C79 on the M16. A classic to many, cursed to some, but effective nonetheless. Zada, he's able to push up. He could see this player here. He's not going to see it. Behind the van. Really to his advantage as Dictator, though. Double kill on the Cat and Mythic to trade, evening it up pretty well. Still in favor of Security a little bit as the B cap goes halfway and continues for Security. Nero holding off Barber well. Dictator's going to go for the A cap instead. Going to clutch this up. Nero's going to basically play the 1v1 here on B. They know where he's at. Cardiff going to get the cap, though, for Bravo. Here comes the push up, and Cardiff flicks onto Nero. Dictator now coming to clutch up 1v5. Dictator of Life, it's all on you, buddy. Are you going to stop the match point from happening? Here comes the nade from Myson. Cardiff as well, nading across these sides here. Who's going to get the kill? Onto Dictator. Facing the entire armed forces at one. Security, once again nading. How many nades do they have? Oh, and Cardiff ends up pushing him from behind and gets the kill on him. 10-3 match, well, round point for Mayhem. Not match point just yet there, buddy. 10-3, and we are going to map 3. That's a bold prediction, I know, but if there's any more decided bet you can make, I think calling it to game 3 going to be happening. Pretty confident in that one. But let's now see where this goes. So, we'll follow Myson and the gang. They have a long way to go. They have 8 rounds in a row to win without ever losing, ever, to win the grand final right here, right now on map 2. 8 rounds is nay impossible. Notwithstanding any jinxes or any kind of weird happenstance stuff. Oh, and Nero just pistol rushes and gets the kill into Myson. I love to see it. Wooly is well taken on Zada. Cat, though, with the Kobe, takes out Nero. Clears out the shops. They made a run in the shops, and unfortunately, Cash his check. He's going to run out of here. And ultimately look behind, expecting a player up there. Really caught off guard, though. Will get pushed by Cat over in the street there. And ultimately get forced to the back street. And ultimately, A is being captured by Dictator. It's a good start. The problem is Django will take down Cardiff, but Cat now going for the C retake to trade. Django has to hold his teammate there. But really, last life is Cat. And here's the thing. Cat on Charlie. Keeping this together. A bit of a surprise. Turn of events. They kind of caught Security with their pants down. Rotating back and around there. Both teams catching each other off guard. And now with the reset in players for A and C, with B being capped more than halfway at the start of the reset there for both players, 5v5, this is big. Now, Security only has 1 player compared to the 2, so Dictator's going to get a lot of work done here. This is going to be a big one for Dictator. Can he clutch up? Can he get the kill on the 1? Can he get the kill on more? Get the kill on the 2? Can he get 3? No, he can't, as Cardiff will get the kill by Zeta. Can he trade? Can he clean it up? Can he get the other spawn kill? Oh, he can. Yeah, he's got it. The other one to escape is bled, but will he live for long? No. Zeta says, nice try, buddy. I'll kill him too. Cat now on his own. 10 seconds remaining. Time has run out. He has nowhere to go. He is locked out. May as well run to the beach, buddy, because you're just going to get croaked. He might try to run for B as his last second hit. They miss him, but it won't matter because he won't make it in time. Anyways, it's going to be PGRG staying alive for one more round, 4-10. Not quite the 11-3 people were probably expecting, or even I might have expected. Zeta coming alive. Score looking a little better. Django still struggling a little bit. Score-wise, yeah, it's going to be a little sided. Obviously, we've seen a pretty strong lead there from the Mayhem side to be a little bit OP. OP in the sense that they're winning a lot more, so you're going to see the KDs being a little lopsided because of that. So this is not an even slug match back and forth. This has been a murder, frankly. But now PGRG said, not quite. You're not getting that easy. You're not going to map 3 that easily. Now, what's going to happen is that security is going to opt to play a little smarter, play a little more passive, and I think they're going to be ultimately getting the kills. Because they love to play passive. When things are getting dangerous, things are getting checky, they kind of slow down a little bit, and they say, you know what? Let's play it smart, play it effectively, and ultimately, we'll win it. We just have to outsmart them and out-strategize them. My son picks up a Django. It's a good start. Bled, though, catching out Wooly through the crossfire there in Kebab. Again, Nero couldn't see that because he was tucked in far away. They've stacked heavy to this C-side here. This could be a good and bad thing. Zeta's in a bad spot, though. Nero, nice pickup on the Cardiff, pushing. Zeta manages to survive through. He gets a Cat double pistol kill on a Nero and Zeta. Just one tap, 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 and they win the round like that. Mayhem, 11-4. We're going to game 3. That's what I'm talking about. Wow. Again, with how much ping is that? Nearly 200 ping? That's what I'm talking about. Cat is built different. Okay, right meow, he's doing the best he can. And we are going to station. That's what's going to happen, okay? This is crazy. Okay, this is crazy. No one expect this. I'm going to vote for station because you know what? Honestly, Peak Firefight would be really funny to see too in the finals, but memes aside, my goodness. I mean, for those who never played Peak Firefight, it is the peak culmination of I'm not going to say it's a peak culmination of insurgency. That's a it's a bit of an insult. Peak is a fun map. It's a different approach to combat. It's kind of what would happen if you thought, I want to play Arma, but I want to play Insurgency too. What would that look like? It plays like Peak. And for those who have really, really old players who have played Peak Checkpoint, you'll know of the fun to be had with Peak Checkpoint, where enemies can see through bushes and see hundreds of meters away that you visibly can't always see unless you got an optic or binoculars, which most modes and most servers don't have binoculars as a mod thing. Like, you got to use an optic, and you got to use a long optic. And if you've used optics in this game, you'll know long ones are usually really terrible. They usually have very, very big cons to them, the way they're not very effective. All right, well, as long as they're goofing about, we will we'll bring in Game 3 in a second here. Let's go and talk about what we just saw there, because that was honestly spectacular. What we just saw was Mayhem, a team that was struggling in Game 1. They kind of had some spots here and there of showing up strong, suddenly just come alive and said, you know what? We're not going down without a fight. We're going to show you how we play Market. And that was their map. Mayhem owns Market, period. They own the Market, okay? It's the books are closed. It's their investment company. They own it now, okay? PGRG, they did what they could. They tried to break through, but man, oh man, it is a surprise for sure. PGRG did the best with what they could. Obviously didn't get all the win as many rounds as they wanted to, of course. They're going to go into Game 3. But I am honestly at a loss to call what next one could be. I think we saw in chat there that Station may not be the strongest for Mayhem, so maybe this is a little bit better for PGRG. Both teams are pretty neutral right now, so it's tough to call a guaranteed yes or no relative to that. But I think we're going to see ultimately a fantastic final game here for this series and for this tournament, all happening very, very soon once they are loaded up and ready to roll here. It looks like they are getting their sides selected, getting confirmed, and they will begin. So, my goodness gracious. What a way to end this all. I'm excited. This has been one of the best games. I think it's actually been, despite being one of the first tournaments this year, has been some of the best we've seen in many years for competitive insurgency. So this has been awesome to see. I'm very excited, and I'm glad to be proud to at least be one of the casters for it. It's been fantastic. So I hope you guys enjoy this stuff, and I hope it's been great for you, because it's been great for me. I've had a blast, and I'm excited to see where this goes. So let's clear the scoreboard, get it loaded up here. 9 of 10 ready. The final player is getting dialed in here. Let's go ahead and turn that back on here. Let me just send off one quick little thingy-bobber. Yep, they are getting, they're floating about. They're getting their stuff ready to go. In the meantime, we put on some background music real quick as they get things dialed in. We can oh, they already called. Oh, of course they did. My goodness gracious. All right. All right. We are live with Game 3 in this best of 3. Both teams are ahead by 1 game, and we are playing for keeps.
Okay, here comes
this is the grand finals, Game 3, Mayhem versus PGRG, the February 2024 Cup, sponsored and created by the Insurgency Source League. Let's get started with Wooly, starting in lower A. Wooly nades Cat. Nicely thrown. He's going to go for the pre-fire cross. No! My son will actually get the kill instead. He rotates now towards Toxic. And we cross back and forth here towards Heaven with Purgatory. Nero nading himself there. Once again, Nero a little too close to the fragmentation, man. I guess you could say he's a little bit fragmented, but my goodness gracious. We see Bled. Nice long throw across there towards Charlie. Zada not so far close. Those are words. Not so close to that one to be damaged by that, but definitely that's a teammate, Zada. I'm not sure why you're shooting at your teammate. The thing is, when you do that kind of thing, you kind of like panic. It gives away that there's somebody possibly there. If it's not a teammate that you know is there, because you'll see your teammates on your HUD when you press the map button, it means an enemy's there. But it won't matter because Bud didn't look there, because he was looking forward towards that shrine area, and he just totally did not see it at all. So now from upper terrace, looking across for that pre-fire there towards the right side of Alpha. Not going to happen, as Mythic will get the shot there in the A door. Zada and Django, though, nice kills across, but now 1v1, Mai versus Django. Mai's going to go for the Charlie cap up. Django going to rotate around. Here comes the push, here comes the lean. Django from up top. He's going to jump across, get the shot and kill. It's going to be ultimately Django coming back from a tough loss. The PGRG taking round 1, 1-0. My goodness gracious. They're having fun, and that is the point. They're having a great time, and I'm having a great time, because that was spectacular at the start here. So what can Django and what can really all of PGRG do? They can keep doing what they're doing. The strategies, the start here was a little funky. It was definitely a funky monkey on the rotates and counters back and forth. Mythic, nice nade early on, though, is going to be definitely favoring them as they get another fire and frags. My goodness gracious, Wooly, they lost control of Alpha straight up. Insurgents have biffed this one. The MP40, that is just an insult to this team here. And really rocking the MP40. Okay, Wooly, you're hard nerfing yourself. You don't have to do this, buddy. You can use an AKS-74U. You don't have to do this. I'm not sure what's going on here. If he gets a kill with that thing, you should honestly consider your life options. I think you can rebuild yourself. Yeah, that was... Okay, that was going to inevitable. I'm sorry, but that is not a weapon anybody should be choosing unless you're memeing. Okay, it's like the Model 10. All right. Maybe there's some strat he has that I don't know. Because you have the Sterling right there that shoots faster, shoots more accurately. Sure, the irons aren't as great, so maybe you're just going in for the irons? Well, maybe. But it shoots a 9mm, which is pretty weak, as far as I know in Insurgency Source. I might be off on that, so don't quote me on that one. But Mythic right now facing the 1v2. Big gets the kill onto Django, and it's even, Steven, 1-1 both ways. So, Mythic 4K, you know, casually, I might have just, might not have always saw that one, but the team definitely felt the heck out of that. That was spectacular, frankly. That was just a question mark coming at PGRG of what happened there. Like that, like everything in Alpha just fumbled the ball so bad. I'm at a loss of words at what could have even happened to have that happen. because Alpha was just dominated. Like, Mythic just, dude, he brought his A game to A. And my goodness, that game was strong. But now Nero going for the Kobe. Careful of those nades, buddy. Oh, he kind of, oh yeah, a little biff. Minor biff. Not bad. Bled, though, gets the kill on Django early on. Looks like they're going for more of a seaside strat this time. Mythic, though, nice pickup onto Wooly. He's going to push through the side here. Very aggressive. He's very deep in lines here. Bled, though, nice pickup on the Zata on the cross. I think his Dictator long way off. This could be big for B. Not impossible, but definitely a challenge for sure. Dictator swings, almost gets the kill, and there it is. The kill onto Mythic. They still have C to clear out. Here comes the nade to cook that up. Clears that out. Bled in position. You see the grenade up. It almost kills him. Wounds him severely. Wounds his ego. Taking shots from Cat there. Managing to stay alive somehow, but Bled there gets the kill onto Dictator. Wins the 1v1, but with some support. Nero last alive now, capping up Alpha. The entire enemy team is still alive here. 5v1. Player on the left. He goes for the flick, but Myson says, no, not today, Chief. It's 2-1, and Mayhem take back the lead. We'll take the lead, really. And the first time in Game 3 here. Last game, they definitely decisively won that game. But now, it's Mayhem in control. PGRG started off strong, but now we're back at Game 2. So what's going on? What's happening, Chief? I don't really know. But Django's getting kills, and that's important because Django was struggling really bad last game. So I'm excited to see him. I'm glad he's not just struggling on this one too. But unfortunately for this team, everyone else is dying pretty quickly. So, which is really bad. Let's see what's going on here. Let's follow Zata. See where he's going on C. They're playing safe this time. Okay, good to see. Wooly also rotating safe to Purgatory. Going to Hell. This is a hella good spot here. Bled, nice pre-fire there into Zata. Django will take down Myson in the meantime. This is good. They don't know about Wooly yet. So Wooly's going to be the essential player here as they double stack upper and lower, but they don't know yet. Takes a little bit of damage. Wooly's going to be aware. The other team is going to be aware of that. Yeah, Hardy heard Wooly take damage there and did give away his position. But meanwhile, in upper C, the Mythic about to get surprised of his century. Shoots a little too close to the wall there. Taking a bite Dictator as Cat will take down Nero trading. But unfortunately for him, C is in favor of Insurgents. They will not be able to respawn their teammates with that one. But still got to hold the position, but takes fire from Bled. Gets dropped, and Dictator now facing the full force here. Taking shots from Charlie. Having to back out. They're going to decap Alpha. Dictator just falling to his death. Just falling to his death. Bled 3K clears out Charlie like a champion. And Mayhem take it 3-1. Wow. What happened to PGRG that I saw earlier? What happened? What's going on here? Because Mayhem right now, they have opened their minds. They have cracked the case, and they have achieved the full status. Right? They've activated the chakras, if you will. And right now, PGRG, they're not in the game. Like, they're in the game, but they're not making an impact yet. There you go, Myson taking the Zata. Dictator, nice nade onto Myson from the grave. Actually, no, he's still alive. But, oh, Wooly gets picked up by Cat there up in upper terrace. Cat no dropping down, going around here. You see Django trying to spray across there. His Mythic will take down Nero. But Cat, again, big plays here on B. Gets the clutch up, kills Dictator. And again, it's down to Django, last alive here, sneaking around Charlie. They don't know where he is just yet. They're looking for expecting the player in mid Charlie. Again, they're decapping Alpha. They're already capping up Bravo. If they have the AB control, they will win at the end of time. But Django's sneaking around the side here. He's sneaking around Boathouse. Looking for a spot. Yes. He whiffs his shot against Cardiff, man. You can't miss those. You can't miss those, man. It's 4-1, and they call a pause. And this pause should have been called 2 rounds ago. I mean, this is a game, man. This is tough. This is tough to watch. I want this game to be close. I want it to go to overtime. I want this to go the full distance. So I want whatever team to win. Yes, I'm not going to say one team should win over the other. I'm not biased, but I want it to be a close game. I want this to be impactful. I want both teams to have a good time, and for it to be a slaughter. That is just how this goes sometimes in life. Sometimes you're going to have these games where it's just, even though both teams should be pretty close, someone's going to activate, someone won't, and it's going to be tough. Man, it's going to be tough. At least they got a round on the board. I will say that much. If you've never been 11-0'd, it's not a fun feeling. I can personally attest to that one. I've been 11-0'd multiple times in a row. It's pretty terrible, especially in an official like league match scenario. Pretty bad. So, with that being said, we'll go and follow my son and the rest of the security forces here after the quick pause to kind of recenter themselves. Interesting. Interesting. There's a weight option for the MP40. Interesting. Well, in any case, let's go ahead and follow Wooly. Going for the AKS-74U. Checking out, playing for the game. Nice shot there from Wooly. Coming in big, just kind of doing his own thing, it looks like. The rest of the insurgents really focused on the A strategy here. Bud got one pick early on, but that's it for now. Not giving away much, but everybody's focused on A side. Oh, Mythic. He gets the kill onto Wooly from behind with the Mac. That is dirty. But Dictator saw that. Should get the easy kill here. Gets the hip fire as revenge. But upper terrace, he's not looking. Oh, he missed it as Cardiff takes on Nero, respectively, clearing out Alpha. Django's running in the middle of the road here, and Cardiff just runs and guns him. And it's going to be another round for Mayhem. The Mayhem continues until it is over. PGRG. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I like stacking towards A side, maybe going C side. If they kind of play passive and work together, they're just losing individual gun battles, and there's not much we can really do about that, man. I at a loss of words, man. I wish I could say something that could help them out. Wish I could give them something to make it a little more even. But honestly, it's up to teams to win this one. This is the grand finals. This is the end of the road for both teams. Either you win or you lose. And Mayhem, they're known to be the best relative to where we are now. My son, nice pick up on Zata as Dictator will get the nade on the Cat. Good start. My son, another pick on a Nero running across. My son just running, killing everything through the smoke. Man's got a crazy config, it seems, because he just sees through everything. Wow. Built different, perhaps. Hopefully no inspectors turned on. But Bled is just going to hold on Charlie for now. Mythic aiming across. Oh, looking across. Not seeing much yet. Django on the backside. Oh, Django, did he not see that? Did he not see the... Okay, to be fair, it is through a lot of cover. That is not an easy spot to see. I will say that. We do have a bit of an advantage seeing a big old trace around the guy. Okay? You know, it's... I'm not going to point fingers saying he didn't see it. That's a tough one to spot, okay? But that should be pretty obvious. Except the flash is going to make it a lot tougher as Bled just runs out and guns him. That is so rough. My goodness. It's 6-1. No, PGRG, please. Oh, stop the beating. The flogging continues until it is done. But I honestly want to see him do something like totally bonkers. When you're in a situation like this and you're down, everything is struggling. Sometimes doing something totally off the wall, like imagine a 3-stack on A or a 4-stack, Heaven, Toxic, Balcony side, Pistol Rush. Yeah, like a crazy stack like this. Something totally off the wall. You would never normally see this kind of thing. A stack together. I think that could... Django, nice shot there into Mythic as Dictator will get the nade onto Bled. They're going to stack for Charlie instead, but you know what? I think this is going to work out well for him. I think this is going to be it, Chief. We're going to go in deep and running through in Purgatory. Gets the kill onto Nero. Oh, actually, well, onto Cardiff as well. Nero takes out Myson. And Dictator takes out Cat. The teamwork, working together, clearing things out, working as a team. They get the kills. They get around on the board. That's what I like to see. Now it's 2-6. Is this the comeback? Are we jinxing it by saying it? I surely hope not, because that was amazing. That was just solid cohesion together. Locking on the lanes, they let them, let them be kind of confident. Oh yeah, we got this, no problem. They basically play another game. Okay, cool. Their mentals are done. We're good. We can just play now. We don't have to worry about it. We can just have fun, goof about. We've got this locked in. So no. We're not done yet. We are not done yet. And PGRG said, hold my beer. Check this out. Good set of grenades. A smoke on B is an interesting call. Good pre-nade set for the side here. They're going to play it passive. They're not waiting so much, but they're playing very safe alpha. This is a big A stack, which is going to be a little risky. Oh, a double nade for Django, though. Well cooked, my dear sir. As Zata now holds the top side. Looking to lean across here. Turn the X-ray back on so we can see those players a little easier. Bled, though, will take down Dictator as Myson will take down Django. Up top. Oh, Zata manages to escape at the last second there. There you go. Army of Two style working together. Wooly will take down Cat. Zata's going to hear this player rotating out and around to hear him in the alleyway there for ultimately Shrine Alley. Gonna rotate still Sally, not gonna see it. Nero gets the kill. Hunter Bled as Mai will trade just as quickly. Zada now rotating around, going for, looks like a bit of a terrace. Rotated towards the alley there. Lower terrace for now. It's a 1v1, Myson versus Zada. Myson expecting the player in the upper shrine. Not gonna happen, they're actually in terrace. But looks like Myson playing for it. Did he spot the player? He sees it coming, goes for the shot, and ultimately Zada wins the clutch. 1v1, gets it done. 3-6 is the end of the round. You can throw the question marks you want. That is how you win it. Well played. Well done. Beautiful. It's beautiful. This is not over yet. And now we enter the last round before the half. This has been a hard-fought match. A tough one. Big time for PGRG against all odds. Are they coming back? Is this the start of something? Is this the beginning of the greatest comeback ever? I don't know. I don't know. It's up to the team to decide that one. I can't just say what I can say. Words coming out. Oh, a beautiful grenade right in the face of Myson. Team playing very passive, waiting for the pre-nades. That's pretty much what you should be doing. Mythic there throwing a lot of grenades, running up very aggressive here for Shrine, and Nero, nice flick, gets the kill there, just waiting passive. Again, Bled just kind of looking through stuff. Not super concerned, but B being catched up pretty well. Nero getting the kill there onto Cat, almost taking out Bled as well. He's going to try and go for C, but will he see what he wants to? I don't know. I don't think so. I think Nero up top. Oh, gets picked by Cardiff. Nice shot across there. Bled as well. Tagging it up. It is now in favor of Insurgents heavily. As Cardiff now holds the position for Alpha. Zada, though, takes down Bled. It's up to Cardiff. Last alive here. About to get caught off guard by Wooly. That's what I'm talking about. Ends the half. 4-6. That was just spectacular. That is what should be happening. And now at the half, we are seeing PGRG now getting the kills on the board. Getting all those spots that they should have been hitting before, finally hitting. So, we are at a bit of an impasse. Mayhem are ahead by only 2 on a side that's normally favored for Insurgents. However, it's now Mayhem ahead by 6. Now, what's going to happen next? I think we're going to see PGRG take 2 more rounds, maybe 3, but Mayhem will continue the sweep on the first round, 3rd round, 4th, 5th. I think that'll be it. And at that point, it's anybody's game. But I think PGRG winning is a very, very ambitious call. Is it impossible? No. Is it totally like maybe a thing? Maybe. Could this even be a guaranteed? I would not call it a guaranteed for either team. Both teams are pretty even. Yes, Mayhem have been kicking freaking PGRG's butt for the last 2 maps in a row. But I think maybe this is their time to shine. They've had a little bit of luck on their side. Things are going their way. This could be the start of something. Is it? Will it be the start of something? Will this be the end where Mayhem says, no, we're the best, and let's show you why. This is why we are number 1. Because right now, Mayhem, all intents and purposes, probably going into this tournament, they thought they were number 1. Everyone's like, oh, it's Mayhem. They're the best team. Right? They practiced the most. They did the most work. They did a lot of scrims. They were the ones kicking the most butt. And when it came down to it, at the end of the series, they were doing what they were doing here. Killing a lot and winning a lot. It was close between RG and Mayhem, and I believe, was it Mayhem that won that one? Because as far as I'm concerned, they were pretty much dead even. And with RG not being the same team as it was before, being kind of a mix and mash, if you will, it's still impressive nonetheless. So those 2 are the top 2 teams, as far as I'm concerned, for Insurgency Source now. So to see them again at the top here, not super surprising, but these rounds and these games have been very surprising. So now, facing an almost start here. Of course, if I go to change it over, it's going to immediately change back, and they're going to start the matchup. So, as soon as I hit the button, you know what? Let's do it. Let's prove a point. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to put this back on. All right, what's up, y'all? Turn this back on. Turn the background back. That should be good. So, the future is a tough thing to call, a difficult thing to predict. and to say what will happen. But at the end of it all, I think we're going to say that this has been one of the best, if not the best currently of the year, the best grand final yet. It's also been the first one, so it's only been the only one yet. So mind you, there's more action on the way. But this has been an amazing start to the year for competitive Insurgency. It's been amazing. I'm proud to be casting this one. So I hope my casting has been good enough relative to that. But really just spectacular teamwork from both sides here. It has been amazing, and I'm happy to be here. So I really would say call-wise, what's going to be the future? It's up to the teams, man. There's nothing I can say, nothing anybody can say, except for those players in that room right now playing. It's up to them to win. Either side can win this one. Mayhem could win this one. PGRG could win this one. It's a toss-up. It really is a toss-up at this point. There is no way I'm going to call this yes or no, because it is just that close. We are waiting on just one more. It looks like Wooly is taking a bit of a break. Once we're back from Wooly, we'll start it back up for the second half here. But I hope you all have really enjoyed this one. I've had a great time. I hope you guys are following the channel as well. It helps us do more of these kind of tournaments and stuff. So if you'd like what you see, you should hit the button over on Twitch. If you're watching this on YouTube, the subscribe button, like the video and all that. Helps us make more stuff. So helps us make more fun tournaments like this. So let's get back in game here. We are not ready just yet, but I have a feeling it's going to be happening very, very soon. I say that, but it's 9 of 10, and apparently the hip fire call was wrong. There it is. Look at that. I totally knew that. Yes, totally. Yep, totally. But yes, this is the second half of Game 3 of the Grand Finals for the February 2024 Cup by the Insurgency Source League. I'm caster Seth Shark, and we're in for one hell of a ride. Go and follow Cardi from spawn here. They've swapped sides, but the action will be just as intense. Here comes the artillery fire. Lots and lots of grenades. You can see them just totally blasted. Smithereens, they can't see Jack. Will the strats be Jack is the question. Follow my son here, holding passive, waiting for this angle here in the box. Django, nice pickup onto Cat, starting it out. Good for our PGRG. But can they flick over? Gets the spray down towards one, gets the kill onto Django. Can he get two? Yes, he can. My son doing what he does best, fragging out Alpha. Meanwhile, Rule sneaking through Purgatory, found out by Bled up top in Heaven. Says you're not getting these pearly gates. Mythic taking out Nero as well. They pick up one, but ultimately he is not done. Dictator with just a max, staying alive here. Can he get the kill? Yes, he can. Yes, he can. Double kill for Dictator. Easy peasy, a day in the life. Or rather, a dictator of life, if you will. Gets the kill, runs away to C. And now we see Secure T getting the round win as Wooly will take down Myson, trying to play for B. And it will be PGRG taking the round 5-6. How about that? My goodness gracious. What? Hey, man. Either team could win this. This is anybody's game to win. Right here, right now. This is anybody's game to win. And PGRG, they won that. Are they going to continue that lead? Are they? I don't know. You have to ask the team, man. You're going to have to see what they do. Because ultimately, either team are in such a strong position they could either of the teams can win this. Genuinely. Can avoid the pre-nades. Oh, Django, double nade. They needed that. And my goodness, the Insurgents are feeling the flash. That is definitely a rough one to come back from. Facing the 3v5 here. Winnable for Mayhem. But, oh, another flashbang. My goodness, all this Discord light mode is just crazy. Cat, though. Oh, facing fire here. Will gun down Dictator of Life. Indeed, no longer dictating much. Cat with a flick on the Django as well. Can he go for 3 in upper top of Terrace? Can he do it? Yes, he can. As Bled takes down Zata. One remaining for him. Is he going to get the 4K? Already 3 on the board. Wooly sneaking back around to clutch this. 1v2 attempt. Top of Shrine and now in Boathouse. Is he ready for it? He's out of position. And Mayhem will get the round 7-5 to wrap that up. Nope, that's 7. Here we go. There we go. We're back at it. My goodness gracious. This is so close. And they were so close. They had a little bit of a lead. But the thing is, you got Cat you're fighting against. Cat, of all players. 3 players here rocking very, very high ping. Now, mind you, normally high ping is a death sentence. On most games, most players would say, oh, above 150 ping, I'm not going to play it. But you know what they said? The heck with it. We'll go for it. And the ping shield is effective. But frankly, they don't even have to worry about it because you know what? They're the ones getting the kills. They're the ones getting the work done. So here is where we go. Cat running across. My son will nade Nero at the start. Oh, a flash in the face. Wooly doubling up. Got to be careful of that spot there. It can be naded. But they're going to play passive. Mythic going to run through A. Gets the kill into 2. Can he get the kill into 3? No, not yet. But they lock this out. Django now facing 1v5. This has been a wipe. My son with the headshot takes him down a notch. 8-5. Mayhem said, okay, you cool. You got your little round in. That was cute. We're going to win this now. This is how we play our game. And our game is our game. They call a pause. That is, of course, PGRG call a pause. My goodness gracious. Looks like Dictator and Wooly are figuring out what they can do. Of course, the score's going to be a little bit lopsided because we do have a bit of a lead. But this is nail-bitingly close. I'd almost say it would be an upset if PGRG won this, because Mayhem are unstoppable right now. You can beat them, just barely beat them, if you're lucky. If you position yourself right on the right nades, the right spots, the right counters, just maybe you can win this. But really is so tough. So tough to call. So, who will come out on top? Will PGRG bring it back after a tough loss and a really rough first half where they barely brought it back after losing so many rounds in a row? Or is this Mayhem saying, you know what, you can whimper all you want, but we're putting you down. This is how we play our game. Because Insurgents are now playing very passive in the back. They're running through all of A, looking to lock in control, and the security's going to say, all right, cool, let's take Charlie then. Oh, flash in the face. Dictator, nice pistol kill there onto Cat. That is a big kill. Playing the backside here. Doesn't even know where that player is at, but missed. Oh, man. Mythic, Cardiff, and Mai just getting work done here. Dictator last alive here as they lock out the backside here. They just kind of pushed through A, flooded the back, and blew him out the backside there. And now it's just up to Dictator to stay alive here. The problem is his backpack might give him away. Again, if we turn off the X-ray, we can see it's not super visible just yet. Here comes the flashbang, and there's the wall bang. Mythic caps up Alpha. He flashes himself there. Nicely done. Dictator gets the pistol killer eventually on the bled. Empties a whole mag out and manages to survive the clutch. Despite the entire team against him, he won that when he frankly shouldn't have won that. And oh my, the nade spam coming from spawn takes out at least 2 as the game is far from over. Zeta able to get into Alpha through the safe entrance because they have that towards their side. Nero and Cat trading. Cat double kill as well. Cat the monster taking down Terrace and taking down Alpha. Gonna go for the B cap to continue, but Wooly's got to get this kill. It is essential to him. Can he do it? Yes, he can. That's the comeback PGRG needed. It's 6-8. My goodness gracious. That's what we needed to see. That's what I'm all about. Cat popping off, Wooly popping off, everybody popping off. That's what I'm talking about. This is competitive insurgency. Down to the wire. The last moments. The last things you can do. The pre-nades, the artillery coming from spawn. That is just cooked to perfection. This is it, Chief. This is it. And now, only 2 rounds away once again. Mayhem up only by 2. This is still winnable. Still winnable. Zeta in the back, in the house. Long ways across there. Looking for the pre-fire across. This is like a Grinwire spot. Didn't see the player drop, but he only see 1. Wooly nade kill onto Cat. That's big. Has a major fragger. Dictator winning against Myson with the pistol. Dictator rocking the team captain's shot here, rocking the pistol as well. I appreciate it. Cardiff, though, will take out Django. Zeta took down Mythic trading. This is going in favor of security as Nero takes down Cardiff. Last slide is bled on Alpha. Feeling the fire here. Gonna throw a flashbang their way. Zeta gonna feel the effects of that one. Gonna run in. Gonna go for the safe rotate. But Zeta says, nice try, buddy. I can run there. You can't. You're dead. I won the round. It's over. 7-8 is the end of the round. And my goodness. Don't call it a comeback, because this is legendary in the making. PGRG. What can I say? What is there to say? 4 rounds left in regulation before we hit overtime. And honestly, I could see this going to OT. Straight up. There is no way this doesn't almost go to OT. If not, single OT, maybe even double OT is where this is going to go. Let's follow Mythic here from spawn. Both teams going for good strats all the way across. Nice little barraging fire there. Security now realizing they're probably going to throw it our way. Opt to play very passive in the back. A little further away for that, but not bad. Mythic can be able to run through there. Going to go for the flash long ways across. They're going to get the nade on, or the firing kill there onto my son with the M4. But now Dictator sneaking through. He's just running through. He's just there. He's over in B already. Taking some fire. But he still somehow stays alive. But oh, Mythic. Look at that kill across there onto Dictator. Go from Boathouse. Nice. They go for the shot there from Django. But ultimately Mythic will push up and get him from up top of there. Mythic now going to run onto the B objective. Now Wooly coming to clutch up. Can he do it to get the kill into one? He's got two more to go. Up top, Bled will get the kill, and Mayhem take it 9-7. My gosh. Mayhem. Mayhem still got it, man. You know, PGRG, this has been glorious to see them arise again, but Mayhem are still there. You lose enough players, Mayhem got you. Period. They will get you. So you got to be smart. You got to win. And how do you win? You win the pre-nades. You win the timings. You do something that is just exemplary. And how do they do that now? The nades not coming out. Again, when Insurgents pre-nade, they win. When they don't pre-nade, this allows security to do crazy stuff like this. Run up B. They're going to for heavy A strat. Oh, but a flash there. My son will take down Zata running fast into A. Not super surprising. But we do see Mythic as well trading with Django. Nice pickup onto Mai as Bled will take down Wooly. A flash from the side there is Mythic. Just murdering everybody over on the C side here. Huge plays from him. But we do see Dictator of Life just trying to stay alive here. Having to clutch up once again. 4v1 on B. But don't worry, this is what he does best. 2 away from the win for Mayhem. But will they keep it going? Staying alive for now. He is staled on B. He has to make a move. They're pre-firing Terrace. They go for the aim across. Bled caps up Alpha. Gonna go for the push-up, but Cat from behind gets the kill onto Dictator. And it is match and series point for Mayhem. 10-7. We are 1 round away from victory for Mayhem. 4 in a row. Well, 3 in a row for overtime for PGRG. That is the best they can do. Mayhem are this close to securing a tough-fought victory. Overall domination, but frankly, a bit of a surprise upset from PGRG too. This has been a transfer. It's been a good, even battle. At the end of it all, this has been a tough fight all the way around. It has been a very tough grand final looking back on for Game 3. But now, the pressure is on them. 1 round away. 5 lives. Can they do it? Let's follow Cat here. Running back and around here. Security opting to go for a bit of a BC strat here. Cat will get the first kill onto Nero. But Data will trade just as quickly. Dictator of Life just hanging out on Bravo as Django aims across. Mythic will get the kill on the Zata. And Mai San will take down Django in C as Wooly goes for the battle on C as well. And Dictator last alive here. The final chances as Mai San secures the final kill of this tournament onto Dictator of Life. GG's, well played. Mayhem are your champions at the end of it all. GG's, well played. No re. That is all we have for today. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the end of the tournament, the end of the series. Mayhem are your champions for the February 2024 Cup. Well fought by PGRG. They challenged them pretty dang hard. That could have gone either way. And I say it gone either way. Sure, Mayhem did great. Sure, PGRG did great. But let's talk about it real quick, because I want to say a couple words about these teams and about these players, because that was beautiful. That is such an amazing conclusion to this series. That was so toughly fought by both sides. This was not a guarantee by any means. Going into this, we had no idea where this was going to go. PGRG looking super strong. Mayhem looking pretty strong too, but both teams, when it came down to it for the rematch, PGRG won in the group stage, but when it came time to fight, when it came time for the grand finals, Game 2, Game 3, PGRG, it just wasn't there, man. They were so close, so in position, yet at the end of it all, they weren't there. and it's devastating. I wish they could have won that, but Mayhem, they won it, man. They did the work. They're in position. They got the kills. They won, man. Plain and simple. As much as I may be kind of biased towards PGRG to win this because they were struggling so bad, Mayhem dominated Game 2 and Game 3 so effectively. I mean, the fact that it's even that close for Mayhem to bring it that close to a possible OT is, you know, it's good. It's good to see PGRG be that close, but man, wow. Okay, that is Mayhem made it hard on themselves for this tournament. And you know what? Props to them, man. Props to them. That was well fought and well won. So I'm glad they did that. Good for them. Proud of them. But yeah, that is it for me. Smart Right coverage. Oh, there's my name. There you go. My name is Steph Shark. Obviously, been your caster for this one. I hope you've enjoyed it all. But I'm gonna hit the road. This has been an amazing one. I believe the next tournament is set for April or May at some point. I'm not sure of a set time yet. You'll be seeing the Discord, of course, for those who are watching this on YouTube. I hope you all enjoyed this one. I'm sure to like and subscribe, all that fun stuff. And we'll see y'all in the future tournament updates, if there are any. So you'll see my name somewhere, probably. But in any case, see y'all around. Thanks for watching.